Have you ever noticed that the more time you have to complete a task, the longer it takes you to finish it? Think back to your school days, a project assigned weeks in advance. But when did you actually start working on it? Probably the night before it was due. Or at work, an assignment that could take 2 days somehow drags on for 2 weeks. Why does this happen? Because of Parkinson's law, a powerful yet dangerous principle that controls how we use time. Parkinson's law states, work expands to fill the time available for its completion. Meaning, if you give yourself a month to complete a task, it will take a month. If you give yourself a week, it will take a week. This law is the reason why deadlines create pressure, but also productivity. Most people take far longer than necessary to finish simple tasks. You can achieve more in less time if you understand how to hack this law. In this video, I'll show you how to break free from the Parkinson's law trap and get more done in half the time. Work with urgency, without stress. Use deadlines as a weapon for extreme productivity. If you've ever struggled with procrastination, if you've ever felt like work drags on forever, this will change how you think about time, forever. Let's dive in. Let's break this down scientifically. Your brain is not built for efficiency. It's wired to conserve energy, to do the least amount of work necessary for survival. So when you have too much time to complete a task, your brain says, "No rush, we can spread this out." And suddenly, your 1-hour task takes an entire afternoon. But what happens when you have only 1 hour to finish something important? Your mind sharpens, you focus, you remove distractions, and suddenly, you finish in record time. This is Parkinson's law in action. Work expands to fill the time you allow it. The longer you give yourself, the longer it will take. The shorter the deadline, the more productive you become. The world's top performers understand this. They set tight deadlines, not to stress themselves out, but to force their brains into hyper-focus mode. Think about it. What if you could complete your daily work in just 3 hours instead of 8? Well, you can. And in the next section, I'll show you how. Because urgency forces clarity. Your brain becomes ruthless when time is limited. You eliminate distractions. You stop overthinking. You make quick, decisive moves. This is called artificial urgency, and it's a game changer. Look at history's greatest minds. Elon Musk sets impossible deadlines, and his teams deliver. Steve Jobs compressed development cycles and created Apple's greatest innovations. Writers, artists, entrepreneurs all thrive under urgency because it forces action. The secret? They don't wait for tight deadlines. They create them. And now, I'll show you how to do the same. All right, let's get practical. How do you hack Parkinson's law to achieve more in less time? Here's your step-by-step system. Step 1. Set shorter deadlines. If a task normally takes a day, give yourself 3 hours. If it takes a week, shrink it to 2 days. Your brain will adapt and find ways to complete the task faster. Step 2. Use the fixed time method. Set non-negotiable cutoffs for work. Example, I will finish this task by 12 p.m., no matter what. This creates a psychological urgency that forces speed and efficiency. Step 3. Time block and batch. Similar tasks. Schedule focused work in short, intense bursts, 90-minute deep work sessions. Batch similar tasks together to eliminate mental switching costs. Step 4. Apply the 2x rule, cut deadlines in half. Then challenge yourself to finish faster. If a task takes 2 hours, try finishing it in 1. Step 5. Remove the extra time traps. No perfectionism. No unnecessary meetings. No overthinking. Just execution. If you start applying this method today, you'll instantly increase your productivity. And soon, you'll realize, most of the time, you don't need more time. You just need more urgency. The difference between high achievers and everyone else isn't talent. It's how they use their time. The average person waits until the last minute. The successful person creates artificial urgency every day. The average person expands work to fit the available time. The successful person shrinks the time available and forces rapid execution. The average person wastes time in meetings, emails, and low-value work. The successful person eliminates anything that doesn't move the needle. And now, you have a choice. Will you keep stretching out work, letting time control you? Or will you shrink time, take control, and unlock unstoppable focus? Because in the end, how you use time determines your success. Most people waste time without realizing it. They let tasks drag on for days, weeks, even months. But not you. You now understand Parkinson's law. You now have the tools to compress time and skyrocket productivity. Starting today, set aggressive deadlines. Challenge yourself to work faster. Eliminate time-wasting habits. Because in the end, your results are determined by how fast you execute. The question is, are you ready to take control? If yes, then go. Shrink time, work smarter, and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Because success doesn't wait for time. Success happens when you take control of it. Listen, if you're here right now, it means you're serious about changing your life. You're not like the average person who wastes time on distractions. You want more focus, more success, and a mindset that pushes you towards greatness. But here's the truth. Success is not built in a day. It's built through consistent learning, growth, and surrounding yourself with the right mindset. So, if you're ready to join a community of people who think differently, who reject mediocrity and chase success relentlessly, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications, because every video I drop is designed to rewire your brain for success, boost your motivation, and keep you focused on your goals. Subscribe now, stay focused, and let's build your best life, one step at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.